bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. A young girl fighting for her life is appealing to the public for assistance. Tonight, her mother is asking the community to support them during this difficult time in their lives. Natalia Hall has the details.
Meet 10-year-old Felia Laurent, a young girl who loves school, her friends, her family, and has big dreams of one day becoming a lawyer. But in June of this year, things changed suddenly when her mother, Felicia Rigby, said she complained about a pain in her leg, soon to learn that she had cancer in 3/4 of the femur and can no longer walk.
From then to now, it's very hard, mainly because financial part of it, I don't have it. And to see her going through the pain, to contemplate every night, we have to rub her down.
She was referred to orthopedic surgeon Dr. Freeman Lockhart, who says the goal is to prevent the leg from having to be amputated. He says that she will receive medical care in the United States.
Going forward, what's going to be needed is, like I said, chemotherapy from almost right away on a biopsy to establish exactly the type of tumor or cancer we are dealing with. And then following that, she is going to need to have the surgery.
This couple, Matt and Shelley Lahn, are the owners of ORNOA, a company based in Florida that assists patients and coordinates all aspects of care. They received a phone call from Dr. Lockhart 3 weeks ago to assist Felia and estimates that this will cost over $500,000.
Felia is looking at 26 to 32 chemotherapies, depending on which cancer it is. And at that point, each chemotherapy, from what we understand from the doctors, has to be in the hospital due to the fact that how her immune system will get so low, and she's is susceptible to a lot of infections and fever and things like that. So the chemotherapies will have to be done in the hospital, so that gets very costly.
It's important to know that everybody in the Bahamas could easily be in this situation. And it doesn't have anything to do with whether, you're working as a janitor in a hotel or you're a bank executive. The level of care that's needed here is so extensive that this would be financially devastating to any family at any income level.
Although she is confined to this wheelchair, Felia remains optimistic that everything is going to be okay.
Yeah, I want to walk, take all the chance I could get to get past this stage.
The family is asking for the Bahamas to step in and assist Felia. The tag has been started as Team Felia on Facebook. For more information, you can contact 352-5292 or 305-458-8378, or to help, there's a GoFundMe page and an account at the National Workers Credit Union. It's Talia Hall, ZNS Network News.
In other news, Jamaica celebrating its 54th anniversary of independence over the weekend. New Life Worship Center here on Grand Bahama hosted a special service for Jamaicans to mark this significant observance. Now, during the colorful celebration filled with song and dance, Lenworth Smith brought greetings on behalf of the country's Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Andrew Holness, who notes that Jamaica has many accomplishments to be proud of.
Our athletic progress is one indication of our excellence as a people. It is a metaphor of our distinction, a distinction manifested in our music with its punching weight above our weight, by creating a genre, reggae, which is known and revered globally, and in our vibrant culture, which has made its indelible stamp on the world in the areas of cuisine, fashion, dance, sculpture, and theater.
Guest Speaker Minister Dudley Francis telling Jamaicans that while they are here, regardless of what industry they are in, always serve with honor.
Hallelujah. And many of you have been graced by June's Cooking. Many of you have been graced by Donna's Kitchen. If you are one of them this morning, why don't you open your mouth and make some noise in this place? Oh, we love Jamaican food, man. When I think, for example, of the many other Jamaicans, like the mechanics in this community, like the lawyers in this community, like engineers like myself, serving and working each day in this community, they do so with a sense of pride and honor.
Jamaica's anniversary of independence was on August 6th. In other news, this is Breastfeeding Awareness Week, and the Public Hospitals Authority will be celebrating a number of activities this month to promote breastfeeding on the island. The first activity was held on Saturday morning at the Circle Mall, where a group of mothers came together to socialize and talk about the importance of breastfeeding while they breastfed their babies. Cherish Russell of the Breastfeeding Support Group on Grand Bahama explained why she decided to breastfeed her child.
It gives the baby the right minerals, vitamins it needs in the right amounts. It's always the right temperature. It gives the baby the strong immune system that it needs. Instead of giving the baby artificial food, it's all natural.
Attendee Lajelfa Adams says she did not have the opportunity to breastfeed her first child, but she now has a chance her second time around with her newborn son.
I just wanted to make sure that this time my baby gets what he needs. And it also it keeps them, well, I've noticed that he's very much alert. And there are all kinds of other benefits for the baby, and then of course for the mother. You're always looking at thinking about slimming down. There is that one added feature for the mom, so it's a privilege.
He's fighting to get that mic, and now it is time to ask the doctor.
Welcome. Donald from Freeport asked this question. How can you rule out visceral pain versus peritonitis when they're both associated with internal organs? Is there a scan that can be performed? Donald, thank you for your interesting question. The cause of internal pain anywhere in the stomach or torso can be very difficult for a patient to pinpoint. This is because even though our bodies are these amazing complex systems, the connections to pain receptors for internal organs are sometimes not nearly as sophisticated as the pain receptors at the surface of our bodies or in our limbs. This means, for example, that sometimes pain from a gallbladder can sometimes be felt as pain in the right shoulder. To put it simply, visceral pain is pain that is directly associated with a problem with an internal organ. It is often described as generalized aching or squeezing and is caused by compression in and around the organs or by stretching of the abdominal cavity. Sometimes visceral pain may radiate to other areas in the body, making it even harder to pinpoint its exact location. Based on your symptoms, your doctor will identify the organ involved if you're experiencing visceral pain. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Stay with us. Ricardo Lightborn has a check on sports when we return.